Yesterday was the NFL's trade deadline, and there was one team that I thought got so much better. I mean, a lot of teams got better, but I feel like the Pittsburgh Steelers got, a scary amount of better just because of what they added. One in Preston Smith, another edge rusher to combine with TJ Watt and Nick Herbig and Alex Highsmith. You can never have enough pass rushers that can come off the bench and, have a lot of stamina still, right? Have that energy to rotate different guys in at different times. I mean, that is going to be huge alone. And then you talk about Mike Williams, a big 50-50 wide receiver, throw the ball up and he'll go get it, right? Alongside George Pickens, and then you have Van Jefferson, Calvin Austin, Najee, Jalen Warren, Darnell Washington, Pat Fry. I mean, dude, the list goes on and on. So what I wanted to do in this video specifically was break down how did the NFL let this happen, essentially, right? How did the NFL let them go out and get Mike Williams for what they got him for? How'd they go get Preston Smith for free? How? I don't understand. We're going to break down some film just like this play right here. So the first thing I want to show you about this play here is, so whenever you get this press man coverage with Mike Williams and two safeties over the top, this turns into a post-snap yes-no read, okay? So basically, and that looks like a W, it's supposed to be an N, right? Now, basically what a post-snap yes-no read is quarterback Aaron Rodgers, or for the Steelers, is going to be Russell Wilson. He wants to read this safety. If this safety stays in line or rotates to the middle of the field, we're going to throw this ball, turns into a yes. We're throwing that ball no matter what. So let's actually see what happens. He's going to read the defense a little bit. He's going to understand what's going on. First thing he's going to do is just look left. The safety is not really playing too close, actually stays in line for just a second because he looks down here at the tight end, which means, yes, we're throwing that ball no matter what, goes up and gets it. Now, to have George Pickens and Mike Williams in this offense with Russell Wilson and, a heavy run game built off play action football, these guys are going to be massive in this offense. I'm telling you right now, I don't understand how the NFL let this happen to a team that already has the second best defense in football. Preston Smith makes them a better team, and so does Mike Williams, makes them a better offense, man. I'm excited. So before we dive into the video, make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's get up to 500 likes if you love these trades. If you don't love the trades, let me know in the comments down below why, but also let me know, do you think this is a Super Bowl contending team if they stay healthy? Yes or no? And let's get right into the video. All right, here we go again. Now, Mike Williams, top of your screen. What do we notice? We got two deep safety look, right? He is cheating toward that inner hash mark, which is good if he was out here. Might be a little bit different, but again, yes, no read. That's all you do with Mike Williams on the field. It's a yes, no read. We might be throwing this football every single time. Let's watch Aaron Rodgers. He's going to drop back. He's going to look off this safety who actually turns his back right away. But if you get this football out quick enough, he won't be there in time to break up this ball. He says, all right, I'm just going to throw the football. I'm going to have trust in my guy. Look at this catch here by Mike Williams. Great throw, by the way, but gets both feet in bounds. I don't know if you guys can see it. Gets hit, catches it, and gets both feet in. It's unbelievable. Great throw, right? I got to give credit to where credit is due, and that's Aaron Rodgers. That's a great throw. Perfectly. But also an even better catch. To catch that through traffic and get both feet in, dude, that is unbelievable. Now, okay, before we get any further into the video, before we deep dive even more into Mike Williams, and notice how I'm showing you this year's clips because I hate when people make a video like this and they'll show you clips from 2018, be like, oh, look at what you're getting. Now, I'm going to show you what you're getting from this season. This is what he's doing this season, okay? So we're going to keep it real. Before we get any further into the video, hit that like button. But more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It does not cost anything to subscribe. And we will be covering the Steelers throughout the entirety of the season, which means offense, defense, individual player breakdown for almost every single game. We got you guys covered, so make sure you join the family if you haven't already done so. I believe the Steelers are coming off a bye week, so should be a Steelers video coming out next Sunday when they play their game. Definitely excited about what the Steelers are doing, especially with how they look now that Russell Wilson has been inserted into the lineup. I feel like they look so much better. Again, look at this. I just want to show it from this angle. What a catch. What a catch. Love it. Let's get into the next one. TJ Watt, Nick Herbig, Alex Highsmith, Preston Smith, what is happening? Who is letting the Pittsburgh Steelers get away with this? This is highway robbery once again. I don't understand. And one of the most important things in football, guys, is getting to the opposing quarterback. Look at this play here by Preston Smith. Just in case you guys are unfamiliar with his game, you're going to learn pretty quickly here what this man can do. I'm sorry if I seem a little bit hyped, but I love what the Pittsburgh Steelers have done to their team. When everything was looking bad last year, they're right back. They look better. So we're going to fake like we're going to attack inside, but Preston Smith has a good combination of size, speed, quickness, and power, so he can use a bunch of different moves to get to the quarterback. He's gonna fake go inside, attack the outside shoulder, and scream off the edge and pretty much demoralize Will Levis there. I mean, look at this play. Can we watch this one more time? I love this. So again, he's gonna tilt his body to the inside, making that left tackle put all of that weight into that left foot, then gets him off balance, screams around the edge. Beautiful play. In this video, we're going to be breaking down a ton of Preston Smith film. I want to break down exactly who he is, what he adds, and why I think this Steelers team is about to win the championship. All right, maybe not that much. I mean, they could. But man, this defense is different now that Preston Smith is here. It doesn't even make sense to me. Also, comment down below, what did they give up in return? Because as of right now, I don't know. So if you guys do know, comment down below. With that being said, let's dive into the film. Right, now, let me stop BSing, right? He's a great pass rusher. But the one reason you wanted to bring him over here to the Pittsburgh Steelers, just think about it. Who's the one quarterback standing in the way? Lamar Jackson. And what can he do at a high level? Escape the pocket, make plays on his legs, make plays with his feet, I guess you could say. Preston Smith has shown the ability to be able to play scrambling quarterbacks very well. So let's watch his read option here. We're going to get a fake handoff to Saquon Barkley. We're going to have that key read defender out here in Preston Smith. And this linebacker, Jalen Hurts, for whatever reason, decides, all right, let me keep this football. Look at Preston Smith. Not only does he keep his eyes on the backfield the entire time, wanting to know where that football is going, but look at him. He's never going to overcommit. His change of direction is just as good as Jalen Hurts. Wraps him up, right? There was nowhere he was going. He sets the edge, contains, forces him back to the middle of the field where all of his guys are, and then, as well, is able to take him down. Great job by Preston Smith, and that's not the only one. Let's watch the next one he does. Actually, wait. Before we dive into the next play, do me a big favor, guys. Hit the like button if you want more Steelers videos, more breakdowns of signees, trades, game day film, whatever you guys want. Hit the like button, but more importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It does not cost anything to subscribe to the channel, and we will be covering the Steelers throughout the entirety of the season, which means offensive, defensive, individual player breakdown for pretty much every single game this season. Steelers. Now, you know what's scary about this Steelers team, and it was very similar over here in Green Bay, is they would always send multiple different guys. I mean, on this play specifically, they have a tight end lined up over here just specifically so they can hedge him, right? And they have a running back over here as well to just kind of chip, right? Now, whenever a team does that, you know how good of a player is on that other side in Preston Smith. And, right, you have Rashawn Gary coming off the opposite side. Now, just picture this being TJ Watt or Alex Highsmith or Nick Herbig, right? Those guys get to the quarterback at an extreme rate. This is going to be very similar to what Preston Smith was dealing with over here in Green Bay. We're going to get Rashawn Gary one-on-one screaming off the edge. They're going to send everything in their power to guard Preston Smith. Rashawn Gary is going to force the quarterback in the interior defensive line. I'm going to force him outside the pocket, and guess who's waiting there? Big Preston Smith containing that edge. Great job here. One gets chipped, gets thrown into a double team. Running back comes over to help, and there he is, still getting through everybody. I absolutely am obsessed with the way the Steelers played football already defensively, but now they just got even scarier. And yeah, chipped, boom, double teamed, don't matter. Oh man, it's gonna be terrifying. You know, it's actually kind of funny because a lot of people, okay, think about it like this. They had Garrett Wilson, they had, you know, Mike Williams coming off an injury, you have Devontae Adams, you have Xavier Gibson and Malachi Corley and Alan Lazard and so many guys over here in New York. Tyler Conklin, Breece Hall, Braylon Allen, and people are like, dude, why is he not getting the ball as much? Why is he not on the field? They have so many weapons that they needed to use that were just good players. Not that Mike Williams is a bad player by any means necessary. I mean, look at the confidence that Aaron Rodgers has. Again, right? Let's talk about a yes-no read, which we're going to see a ton over here in Pittsburgh, by the way, with these stack looks. You're going to see a ton of these looks versus Pittsburgh. You're going to see a ton of one-high safeties gravitate to a midfield close safety, right? Again, press man to the outside, yes-no read. I'm circling yes in my head every time we're throwing the football, no matter what. If this safety for a split second goes over to the middle. So boom, Aaron Rodgers looks him off. He's backpedaling ready. Throw the football. Just throw the football. That's all you need to do with Mike Williams. Throw the football. Watch him work. Look at that adjustment in midair, right? See the DB's back turn. Boom. You already lost. You already lost. You're not going to break this up because Mike Williams has sure hands and he's a great guy to throw the ball up to. Now you have two of those guys. Two of them that you have to watch out for every time. Now, you need two deep safeties. And if you don't, the ball is getting thrown up. The ball is getting thrown up if you don't have two deep safeties. And if you do have two deep safeties, there goes Najee. There goes Jalen Warren. There goes Cordell Patterson. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Now, another thing that I think is really underrated about Mike Williams' game is the fact that he's able to never give up on a play. He'll see his quarterback, you know, getting out to the left side of the pocket. He'll keep running. He'll try to find that open space and give the quarterback a little bit more leverage to move this football. We're going to see him. I believe he's out here. He's going to run a dig. The ball's supposed to be like right here, but we're going to notice that Aaron Rodgers goes through a little bit of pressure, so he has to rotate or, you know, get outside of the pocket here. So drops back, right? Mike Williams gonna boom, right? Football, that's where he wants it. This is where the football should be if they was coming, but he notices Aaron Rodgers in trouble, rolling out to that left side, so he just keeps going, gets beyond the defense, he's wide open, and makes something happen out of nothing. Great job. A lot of guys give up on plays, man. A lot of guys just don't want to keep going. They want the ball here, and if they don't get it here, like look at Alan Lazard, sees his quarterback rotate to the left side, he's gonna go to the opposite side of the field. Like, what is that gonna do, right? So again, great job by Mike Williams. You talk about having a guy like Russell Wilson who flourishes outside the pocket and making plays off of nothing, right? And I think Mike Williams is a really underrated addition. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, real quickly, before we deep dive back into the video, go check out Underdog. They're going crazy right now. The amount of opportunities you have to win money is insane. Not only are they giving 31% profit boosts, but they also have fun games like higher, lower. They have drafts that you can play, fantasy drafts, right? But man, they have some of the best opportunities and make football so much more fun to watch. Like, let's put in something, right? We got Jordan Mason over 83 yards. So let's look at the Washington Commanders here. Let's see what they got going on for Jaden Daniels. And let's go Jaden Daniels over, 229 passing yards. I think he's going to eat up the Ravens defense passing the ball wise. Let's lock that in. And if we just wanted to do that, we can throw, just say 10 to win 30. But you can go up to 5 picks, win up to 100 times your money, and just load up, man. I mean, they're giving you so many opportunities. And get this. Not only if you sign up using my promo code, link in the description, they're going to match your first deposit up to 50%. So if you put in $1,000, they're going to give you $500 free. But also, on top of that, when you sign up, they're going to give you a free square. Now, basically what that means is the first play you're going to get is, for example, Jaden Daniels over half a yard. Guys, the freest money you'll ever win in your life. This is so much fun. You don't have to just bet on the Commanders. You can do MLB, you can do WNBA, NHL, MMA, tennis, NBA is coming soon, right? They have so many things to pick from. And look at this. If we just want to look at DK Metcalf, you can go over targets, first quarter receiving yards, first touchdown score of the game with 4.54 times your money, right? That would turn it into 10 for 313. Guys, this is so much fun. Go check it out, and let's get back to the video. All right, so I mean that's pretty much it here. We have another like little post, a short post over the middle of the field here that he ends up catching. But for the most part, what you're getting in Mike Williams is a wide receiver who can make plays down the field, turns 50-50 balls into 70-30, 60-40, whatever you really want to call it. A really good wide receiver in certain offenses, and I believe in Pittsburgh, it couldn't be more of a perfect fit than with Russell Wilson in a run-heavy offense that works off play action, that takes deep shots, and to pair him up with a guy like George Pickens kind of opens things up even more. Now, when you have one deep safety look and the defense decides, okay, you know what, let's just shade that one DB over to George Pickens' side. Well, now you have a guy on the other side who can both do similar type of things, getting down the sideline, making those 50-50 type of catches. It really is going to make a defense struggle to contain both guys at once. And if Mike Williams can even remotely get back to playing how he was a couple of years ago, this might be one of the most underrated pickups I've seen at the trade deadline for a 5th round pick. Could be deadly. So we're going to leave it at that. We're going to save some more film for the part 2 if we want a part 2. If not, that's all right. Next video for the Steelers should be coming out this weekend. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next Steelers update. Peace.